Hey everybody, welcome to Cara's Cucina. I'm Cara Di Falco. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make that fall favorite. We are going to be making some apple cider donuts. Great food isn't just about good ingredients and knowing how to cook, it's about telling the story of the food. Apple cider donuts are one of my most favorite things about this season, about this time of year. They're really delicious. Obviously, you can get them most of the time at your local farm stand. A lot of the places here in New Jersey have them. If you go pick your own apples, you can get the donuts. But if you're like me and you happen to be craving them and for whatever reason you're not particularly close to a farm or you don't have the time to drive out somewhere and spend the day, you can certainly make your own at home. So to make them at home, we're going to start off by combining some butter, 4 tablespoons of butter, and 1 cup of sugar, and we're going to cream this together until it's nice and soft. In a separate bowl, we're going to combine our dry ingredients, our remainder dry ingredients. So we've got flour, some baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, nutmeg, and of course, as in all things sweet in life, we also need a little bit of salt. And we're just going to whisk this together so it's combined. Finally, in a third bowl, we're going to do our wet ingredients. So I have what was 2 cups of cider, and what I actually did was I simmered this for about 15 minutes until it reduced by half, so we just get that really concentrated cider flavor. So I was wound up with about 1 cup when all was said and done, but again, it started out as 2 cups. We've got some apple sauce, and you can get my homemade applesauce recipe at the card above. We're also going to add in some buttermilk and 1 egg, and again, we're just going to whisk this all together. Now we have our sugar and butter in our main bowl, our wet ingredients and our dry. So we're going to start putting things together. So we're going to add in about half the wet ingredients and give this a mix. And then we're going to add in half the dry, mix again. At some point this is going to start to form a very sticky dough. You're going to turn your dough out onto a floured surface and knead it a few times till it gets nice and soft and smooth. It should come together pretty easily. And then you're just going to pat it down. We don't even have to roll this or shape it perfectly. We're just going to pat it to about a half or a quarter inch thick, about a quarter inch thick. This dough, once we fry it, will expand actually quite a bit as we make the donuts. So get this patted out. Now they do have true donut cutters if you want to use that. You can use a biscuit or a cookie cutter to cut your shapes. You can use a regular drinking glass and a shot glass to cut your donuts if you'd like. So you don't need any fancy equipment to make this work. And then we've also got some fry oil heating up in a shallow saucepan on the stove. We're going to bring about 1 inch of oil to a high temperature so that we can cook our donuts. So we'll cut our round. Then we can cut our center out and can set them aside. Now if you want, you can make donut holes, little munchkins like they do. We'll just set these aside. And then once you're done cutting your donuts, you can actually mush this all back up again and start over again to make more, so you don't have to throw anything out. We've got our donuts cut and ready to go. Our oil is hot. Now you have 2 options here once you pull them out of the oil. I have in a brown paper bag 1 cup of sugar and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon if you want to do the cinnamon sugar coating, or you can pull them right out and put them onto some paper towels to drain and eat them plain. But we are going to fry them up. It'll take about 2 to 3 minutes per side, so we do have to flip them. And we don't want to crowd our pan. Okay. Carefully flip them over, but we see we got that nice golden color on them. That's it, guys. That's how you make apple cider donuts. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. You can find the full written recipe at caradifalco.com. Hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button. We've got a fresh online cooking class for free for you every Wednesday. And of course, you can follow all my foodie adventures online, Facebook and Instagram at Cara Di Falco. I hope to see you guys soon. I'll talk to you later. Bon appetit.